1, 2, Feddy's coming for you. 3, fuck, did I just say Fetty? I meant Nightmare Fetty. Oh, you had eluded me for a while, Nightmare Fetty, but welcome to my nightmare, the Bootleg Zones. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. But yes, I am really happy I was finally able to track down one of these Nightmare Fettys for the show. If Fetty doesn't wake up from a nightmare, then he doesn't Fetty at all. What? I've got to say, besides the amazing name, the Nightmare Fetty box does also feature some pretty sweet artwork. I mean, just look at Freddy there. He can't believe he's called Fetty now. It seems this year it was a little too warm to wear a sweater for nightmaring on M Street, so Fetty kept it a little cooler with a t-shirt. And I suppose that's probably Nanky's house he's coming up on. Or running away from. Oh, Fetty, you idiot! Okay, but seriously, how many garages does Nanky's house really need? The Nightmare Fetty box doesn't have any company name attached to it anywhere. The only thing it does say is, not a shock. Considering, though, the style of this box and size of the figure, my best guess is that Nightmare Fetty was also put out by the same people that made Bat Hero and Robert Cop. I mean, besides the package and figures being similar between these three, it's also a very similar way of distorting the real character's name. Though T-Shirt and Fetty definitely got the best box of the three. Wait a second, the actual Fetty figure isn't wearing a T-shirt at all! You lied to me! So far though, Bat Hero is the only one of these figures that has deserved to be hung, as Fetty is secured by twist ties around the waist and ankles. Out of the package, and Fetty smells pretty musty, so this has probably been sitting in someone's attic or basement for quite a while. And even though it's not depicted on any of the artwork, Fetty does in fact come with a hat, but, wow. Well, this is definitely the cheapest thing with this figure. Just fucking yikes. A thin plastic hat? Really, Fetty? Really? Do the Fetty! Ah, my hat sucks! Though besides his stupid hat, his silly footwear is probably the other most amazing article of clothing Fetty chose. Ah, nothing quite beats invading people's dreams and comfortable loafers! Yes, seriously, fear Nightmare Fetty's loafers! And of course Fetty doesn't wear socks with his loafers, why would he? Especially when his feet apparently didn't get burned along with the rest of them. Never mind, as it turns out, fire just can't penetrate clothing. I guess at least Fetty won't have to worry about the faces coming out of his chest and ripping him apart. But just look at that arm, that is, seamless, I tell ya. Hey, Fetty, I know you think you're cool shit since you can invade people's dreams and all, but don't get such a big head about it.
Hey, you forgot the Powie glove!
Oh, seriously, Fetty, you're so lame sometimes. So, yeah, the blades on Fetty's glove aren't particularly impressive. I'm guessing they didn't make them very long just so that they wouldn't break off easily. I guess that's just a common concern with Freddy Krueger knockoffs. Really though, besides this overly cheap, crappy hat, this is a pretty decent Freddy Krueger doll. His head actually does have some pretty neat details on it, though he could be a little less cockeyed and enamored with the floor. Fetty is kind of an odd mix between decent quality things and some real garbagey junk. He's got a rubbery head and arms. Well, part way his arms are rubbery. When you look at him shirtless, and come on, who wouldn't want to look at Fetty shirtless? You can see the scarred flesh detailing only goes about halfway up his arm, and they almost look like gloves over his regular arms. Maybe Fetty is just a poser! The rest of the arms and body are just a hollow plastic, so if this was made by the same people as Robert Cop and Bat Hero, they did cheap out a bit here. I suppose the trade-off is that Fetty gets actual fabric clothing and some super comfy loafers. He's got basic articulation at the arms, head, and legs, though the leg joints are kinda weak as one broke off on me and then I tried to glue the joint back together, but it would break off every time I tried to pop the leg back in. I'm guessing the lag peg got caught in that giant gash in the middle of it as I tried to move the lag around, and then the plastic was so weak that it just decided to pull itself apart. The paint detail, like everything, is also a bit of a mixed bag. I like what they did on parts of his head, but the eyes definitely could have looked a little less doofy. Also, that is one pathetic plastic piece of crap hat. 5. I can't lie, creativity isn't Feddy's a strong suit. It's a Freddy Krueger knockoff that just dropped off a single letter in his name. I do at least like, though, that they made an original mold Barbie-sized Freddy toy. 3. Nightmare Fetty is certainly a bit of an oddball. The fact they actually let you play dress-up with him was an interesting choice, and who doesn't love that face? Besides him occasionally wanting to place plastic trash on his head, Fetty enjoys terrorizing in the comfort of his silly loafers. 8. Fetty. It's such a lazy and nonsense name change, I can't help but love it. They could have just given him a completely different name, but no, they decide that nonsense was better, and I couldn't be happier. The box itself features some pretty sweet artwork as well, and they at least put a little effort into the Nightmare Fetty logo. 10. If one of his legs hadn't have snapped on me, the score would be a little higher. The other main attractions are his overly short blades on the glove and that completely useless hat. Besides those hiccups though, it's got some aspects that actually make it a decent larger scale Freddy toy. 5. And the bootleg zones overall is 9. Again, if it wasn't for Freddy's bum leg and that cracking up cheap hat, he would have gotten a 10. I love that stupid Fetty name and the oddity of Fetty's footwear.
It sure is tough balancing being incompetent at my job while also being an overprotective asshole to my girlfriend, Shani. Oh my god, I think she's cheating on me right now.
I'm playing with a dolphin, you fucking moron.
But that dolphin's got better moves than me, though.
Edgar, what the hell is this shit? You make me get up from eating my burgers, you do that again and you're fired, got it?
I really hate that I have to do my job at my job.
Hey Shani, do you want to fuck me right now?
What? Shani! Annie, to the rescue! Oh no, someone precariously left a hat on the beach. Luckily, I'll just jump over it. Consciousness fading. Gilligan's Island crossover. Intimate.
Oh, Mitch, why'd you have to do that to the poor dummy?
'Cause he sucks.
Did I wet myself? No. Eddie wins again. Hey, fellow lifeguard who's oddly wearing a sweater at the beach. Have you seen my girlfriend, Shani? Whoa, cool glove! I put a glove on once and it crushed my hand and I had to stay in the hospital for a few days. Anyway, Shani!
Really?
All my worst fears come true! Shani, no!
He just knocked himself out in the drain. I guess I gotta go deeper.
Ow! Girlfriend! I just had the most terrible dream!
I'm your girlfriend now, Eddie.
Oh my god!
This is God. How does this seriously keep happening?
Mitch, Eddie's not dead, he's just knocked out.
No, I'm pretty sure Barry old sees what Eddie always wanted, burgers.
It's Shawnee.
Yeah, I know. Give me some burgers.
Oh wow, who's the sexy new lifeguard? Nightmare Feddy, what are you doing here?
Well, turns out if someone sucks enough in the dream world, I can just actually switch places with them. It's a lot easier than that crab was trying to pull in Elm Street 2.
But this isn't a Nights episode. Shouldn't you be waiting for me on that hit show?
Oh, you're going to have a new nightmare waiting for you there, Mitch. A much weenier one. Nightmare Eddie.
No! Oh wow, these loafers really are comfy.
Damn it, I need my loafers back.